you happy with his performance?
Yes, and highly responsive. You call him, say, I see a weed here, he's out with his crew, taking care of it.
Good.
I think the reason for his quote is most accurate because he's so familiar with the project.
Sure. They, like, fairly local, so his responses
Yeah.
can be pretty quick. It's not-
Yep. All of the B and C are both located in Helena. A is located in Clearwater. So they're all.
Oh, okay, Clearwater, out by the junction?
And all of them have crews big enough to handle the project. They're a fully staffed shop.
Wow, there's an amazing difference.
Yeah, I think it has to do with just familiarity with the.
Is this what he generally comes in at most of the time?
Yeah, so he's always been very accurate, very, well within the DOT budget. He's never gone over there.
Have these other two bid before, or?
Yes, so they have been in the past.
So what happens, Jessica, say something else comes up, can you still use the same contractor for some other work? If we have a contract signed with them?
So this contract,
Or is it just specific to this?
this
stuff?
is just specific for roads.
For these roads here?
And so if
Okay.
other contracts come up, like through the Forest Service or the BLM,
Right.
they, designate their desired contract representative, and they,
Okay.
so all of these guys have done work, in the county for various agencies. So it doesn't bind us to use them for all of our projects, just our DOT roads.
Right. I guess I was just thinking if it was an option that you could use, but. Okay.
And the contract is for 2 years now.
Oh, this is 2 years?
Oh, so this would be good for this summer and next summer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Is this discussion only concerning DOT highway roads? Or is this county roads, highway roads, everything?
It's only DOT roads,
Which is a highway, correct?
yes.
Okay.
So is there a motion on one or the other here, or?
Well, I guess, what's your recommendation? We'll
My
go with
recommendation would be B.
Okay. I guess based on Jessica's recommendation and what we see here as far as for cost, and Jessica's had experience with this vendor before, I would move that we go with vendor B.
And I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded to go with contractor B for the state highway bids, weed spraying. Any further discussion? Tim?
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, could you folks just do me a favor and give a summary of what this contract is going to be as far as value, as far as term, as far as other, if I could maybe just get a copy of what you were looking at, that would maybe be helpful as well.
Want to talk about it?
Sure.
Jessica?
So this contract, the DOT gives all the counties a set amount of funding to spray for roadside weed control. So this contract comes from the DOT. They give us a set amount of money every year. and then we contract out our roadside spraying. So this contract would be for 2 years for all of the state highways that are in the county.
Okay, thank you. The value of that contract that you're agreeing to
So the fiscal year amount is $18,000
per year?
per year, and that
Okay.
comes directly from the DOT.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll take a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries.
Thanks, Jessica.
Is there anything else to bring forward or not?
I don't have anything, I guess, other than maybe a small commissioners update. I did go to the emergency services meeting down in the south end of the county on Friday. They were happy that our meeting on the south end was well received as far as for emergency services building proposal, and we didn't really talk anything else about as far as it's kind of was pretty much was centered around that. Now that could go forward. We did discuss the bike area down there on Copper City Road just a little bit, and most of those discussions were centered around the coordination with BLM and the events that are going to be planned there in the future. And really, that is pretty much about it. Everybody's kind of trying to put together a vision for what they would like to see that building be and what the needs would be. I think that's kind of where we're going forward with that portion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's see, I attended the hospital meeting with Sanford Health out of South Dakota. They are, I believe everyone is supposed to have a proposal into the hospital board by the 25th of July. There's Sanford Health, Billings Clinic, and St. Pete's Hospital are involved in that. Met with the Petroleum Board, MBAC, and the Brownsfield people on the progress of removal of the Grover Ambulance Building. The Petro Board has a hearing August 26th that they are going to make a final decision on that project. Probably not going to see that project get started until September at the earliest, late September. And then attended the meeting at the south end of the county. I thought that went pretty well for a group. We had a good group of people. Probably going to have to start doing that at least once quarterly, I would think, would be a good idea.
That reminds me, Ann, did you see the sign-in sheet? Did you take that or did Nicole take that?
I have that.
Do you have that? Okay. Do you have an idea how many folks were there? Was there between,
Filled up all of one sheet and most of another one, and I'm not sure that everybody signed it.
yeah, I would estimate
There was
80 to 100 people.
Yeah, because there were 70 just in the sit-down chairs, plus all the people up in that
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, so there was
Pretty
quite a
close
few
to
people
100.
never signed in. So
That was a very good meeting,
Yeah,
so,
I think the only way to catch them all is if somebody was standing right at the door.
sure,
You can't come in till you sign.
sure. But anyway, very good.
and that's all I did, so.
Okay.
Anything further? If not, we will adjourn at 11:14. You wanna be an imposter this afternoon for me?
Sure, we do.
Talking to friggin'